Well, lads, are we just gonna? Well, I guess. Can we just get into the meat and potatoes of this freaking thing? Like, skip all the preamble and really get into it. Nah, we gotta do the tails part too, man. We can't just leave that alone. True that. Back to back. Back to back. Back to. Oh shit. You feeling very energetic today, Bugs. I took a fucking like I had to get up early and I had to take a nap. I was signing paperwork all night. I took a nap and now I feel energized. See, people are like, no, don't take naps. I'm like, fuck, take a nap, man. Especially if you don't got nothing to do the next day.
Probably about other people meddling in my life, goading me, doing things I don't want to do.
Yes.
You don't have to listen to them, Tails. Really, you don't. You don't honestly have to listen to them. Like, bro, you shouldn't let people meddle in your life. And two, you shouldn't freaking bow down to a tyrant that has literally tried to destroy the Higher Havens like 2 times. And then, my dad whooped King Cold's ass, and he was like, "No, you brute!" And then Dad ripped off his arm. I remember that. You guys, like, people always say, "Bugsy, why are you so violent?" It's like, dude, I saw my dad rip off one of the biggest space tyrant's arms. Do you guys not understand? That was the coolest thing ever. And then Frieza was running for me because I was like, "No, I'm coming for you." He's like, "No, please!" He's screaming like Malfoy. He's screaming like Draco Malfoy. Almost screaming like, "He's killing me! He's killing me!" It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was like a crescendo moment.
See.
And I was like, what? I was like, what? 9 when that was a thing? 9 when that happened? Really? Oh yeah, I was 8. Hmm? Wait a minute. No. I was 9 too. Yep.
As unfortunate as that might be, you don't control those people.
Mm-hmm.
You are only in control of yourself. And as
Well,
much
that's
as
not strictly true when you have a job.
Oh my god. Yes, Tails. That's true. But he's saying in your regular life, those people don't control you and you can't control them. That's the thing. Are you not listening to it, baby fox? Are you not trying to listen to it because you think you're too smart for everybody else? God damn. They brought, you know what this is? This is bitch from the back Tails. From Sonic Lost World, yep.
you are currently unemployed.
Yep, not for most of this year. That's a recent thing.
You are always in control of how you react to different stimuli and situations. And
Okay, guys, give me a minute. You shall know. Like, this is how I feel about Tails. Like, Tails be letting everybody, like, control him.
Hey, the thing's Nick Seals so we start dating Boots. How to make you feel, oh, but you guys are supposed to be helping me out here. I'm not here to talk about that stuff.
we're
I'm just saying, like, dude. Now they do what they told you. Now you're under control. Now they do what, and you do what they told you. Now you're under control, and now you do what they told you.
here to talk about whatever issues you might be facing which are causing difficulty for you.
Well, it made me feel like,
Hmm?
well, like it wasn't as cool as Puss Boots. Any girl would probably choose him over me any day. Thanks, Joe.
That's what I'm saying. Tails, you need to have confidence in yourself, man. This is the thing. You need to have confidence in yourself, buddy. What happened to that confidence you used to have, man? Did the years of just not being around Sonic whittle that away, man? I'm just saying. There are versions of you that I've seen do great things. Awesome things. Things I never thought possible for a Tails to do. And they exceed that. I've seen the Tails overcome great fear against a monster that looks like Sonic. And he came out swinging. He's a little jacked up now, but he literally fought for everybody. He fought for his own survival. And I give him, like, I took him to another universe where there is a Sonic and their Tails died. It won't be exactly like how he left his world, but it'll be better than him being in it'll be better than him being in a void zone. So I did what I did. But all the Tails, they exceed. And the thing about you, Tails, you let everything bog you down. You can't let Zoe see you like this. You don't want this to happen. You don't want that to happen. You don't feel things for this or that. But the thing I have a problem with you is the fact that you were really trying to break Rouge and Shadow up, and it's like, bro, that's not what you wanted. Really, you wanted someone to be there for you, but like, you gotta ask yourself, do you really think Rouge was gonna be like, hey? You really think Rouge was gonna be like, hey? Hey, Fox boy, hey, Fox boy? You think that was really gonna happen, Tails, man? Like, you gotta be, like, for someone that's smart, you really do act kind of childish, man. Like, you're, like, before that potion or whatever aged you down, you were, like, literally, you're smart enough to know that, like, you can't just date an older woman just because you think that you can, because you pulled out this plan out your ass and hope to God that it works. See, the thing about you and Cream is the reason why y'all hung out is because y'all both feel the same way. Not about each other, but about your own situations, because in your own situations, you're kind of held back by your own shit. That's why you guys bonded. And then, like, you let people jerk you both around, so you guys don't really hang out. And because Vanilla was being a massive cunt, and I'll say it, cunt. You know, you never really got to well, explore how far that relationship with you and Cream goes, whether for friendship or for something else. You know? And I really feel like you and Cream should at least try to talk to each other, regardless of what your parents may say, because honestly, it's you guys' life. That's how I feel, Tails. Yeah, I don't really like the fact that you're praising Frieza every chance you get, whenever fucking Turles is around. But you gotta remember, Turles is trying to goat you. But not every Saiyan is bad. There are Saiyans that have been doing some great ass things, that have been saving the world. A lot. Turles is the weak ass one. That's why he always be trying to go after you, because he's trying to pick on somebody he thinks is weaker than himself. People like me could backhand Turles in an instant, beat his ass, break his back, slam him against the wall, and then fucking use the Falcon Blast to incinerate him. That's how weak he is. He isn't even a fair fight for real. But give me a minute. Let me just say something else. That motherfucker knows, if any of us in this group really, really, really wanted to throw hands with him, He'd be down on the ground. He'd be down on the ground like Mojo Jojo when he stole the Powerpuff Girls candy. It'd be that brutal too. Motherfucker would be on the ground going, oh, and we'd all be like, oh, look at the mighty Turles. Look at the mighty Turles as we break his ribs. Yeah, we'd go pretty far. It's pretty far. That motherfucker would be on the ground screaming, God, no! Chaos Boys, please stop hurting me! Stop hurting me! And we'd be like, S Loco, kick your face. We'd totally do the S Loco thing. Oh man, that'd be fucking great. That'd be fucking beautiful. Bros, I think that shit would be amazing, but we'd probably go to jail. It is another universe after all, and like the Mailman Institute doesn't really have diplomatic communities. Doesn't mean we can't just drag them to our universe and beat the shit out of them. Actually, you have a point there. What is he gonna say? Like, what's he gonna say? Dudes from another universe jumped him. They don't have any jurisdiction in our universe, so yeah, I can see that. These guys would be like, okay, we don't got no jurisdiction here, so you're pretty much fucked.
SLD and hashtag SLM. I don't really care about the scenes. I don't
We are
like
not
you.
here for political movements or ideologies. This is just a simple counseling and therapy session.
I like you a lot better now.
See, but like I said, Tails, you got into that mess because you literally let Turles get to you. You let him goat you into this shit. And everybody else follows suit because they just think what you said was kind of racist. Okay, it wasn't kind of racist. It was all the way racist to say it. Bad enough they got freaking Frieza calling them monkeys every fucking chance Frieza gets. And trust me, he called me a crow. I broke his hand. And I cut it off too, but that's a whole different story.
Thanks, Terry. As soon as because people like Tina, Wizard Tails, Puss Boots making this flash go crazy. Exactly, it's not my own fault.
You know, Tails, you are in full control of how you react to different stimuli and situations.
True that.
I understand that these are situations which perhaps you're not in full control of, or perhaps have very little control of in general, but
Trey, absolutely not.
sometimes life will be that
Sorry,
way.
he needs a girlfriend. Oh, Tina, no, Tina stalks
No.
me.
Tails, I don't believe that finding romance in your life will suddenly fix many of your
I
issues.
never thought that. I'm not stupid enough to think that a girl could fix all my problems.
Well, I mean, you thought that for a minute. By getting rude. I'm like, homie, all this shit that's going on with you ain't gonna fix you. Trust me. Even if you succeeded with your plan, I can guarantee you that doing the mattress mambo of Rouge, even if you could, it wouldn't have brought you any semblance of peace. Sure, you'd feel good for like maybe a week or two. But you'd have to be of age. But I'm like, if you were and everything was all right and the stars aligned, I'm telling you, you would still kind of be fucked up because getting it on is meaningless if you don't care about the person you're with. Though doing what I used to do could make you feel good for a bit, but then you gotta think about that long term, and your brain just starts throwing all a bunch of questions in your head, and then then you start thinking, and then you go, oh, wait a minute, hey, I'm polyamorous. Neat.
I don't think that
I
would
don't
fix
think he is.
any
He's
of
right
your
there.
issues.
He's right there. Look, do you see that? He's tormenting me.
He's not tormenting you, man. Leave him, dude, if you don't pay attention to him, if you don't give him any mind, you're like, Let the others handle it when he's around. Let the other people say it. Don't give him any. Don't give Puss any fucking. Don't give Puss any fucking things to work with. They don't. They won't do anything if you don't give them anything to work with.
Best amigo Zorro? How are you? He's pretending he likes me, when really he just likes to rub things in my face. He pretends to be nice.
How do you know he pretends to be nice though?
Yes. Some people will do that, Tails.
But how do
He's
you?
only dating Zoe. Try and get him. I know it.
No, maybe he likes Zoe, even though I think Puss is Puss is pretty much kind of close to our ages, which I think that's kind of muddy. But hey, it's whatever. Do your thing. Do your thing, Superhead Dog Bro Universe. It ain't our universe, so we don't got nothing to say about that.
Like that. Now,
Puking boots. That's right.
calling this man names, it won't fix how you feel about the situation.
Truly.
It won't win anyone's heart. And it won't fix the fact that you need to feel fine alone
Well, the
before you
truth
can
is,
feel fine pursuing something.
I don't feel so great. I spend too much time alone as it is. I feel better when people are there. But Sonic abandoned me for years, and I understand he had to. It's not his fault.
But you still feel that abandonment. And maybe that's why you want somebody so badly. Because you actually feel like you need somebody around. You know, Bugsy, you mind if I actually come in for a minute? Yo, PT, you mind sitting this one out for a minute? Oh, no problem. You guys go do your thing. I have to check stuff in the Dark Carnival. Toodles, everyone, and Tails. Bugsy and the others have a point. You need to understand that, even though you want to be around people, you really got to be by yourself for a little while. You got to love yourself, man. Self-love is important, Tails. You gotta love yourself, man, before you love anybody else. That's always been a thing. Now, if you excuse me, I'm gonna pass this over to Maru so he can do his thing. Guess who? Guess who? Guess who? I'm here. Maru is back again. And you know what? PT was right. Tails, your problem is that you really do feel that abandonment. You really feel like you need to be around people because you're not used to being alone, and I understand that because I was like that with Bugsy. Bugsy left me to go do his thing, and I felt kind of down myself. But sometimes you got to be alone to really. You got to be alone, and you got to really think about that. And I'm saying, you got to be by yourself for a little bit to really see what you really need. Because, yes, as I need, sometimes I do need my brother. I was born a little brother, so I'm always going to be like that. But, you got to find some independence for yourself, man. And, fighting with Puss in Boots ain't going to be like, oh, Zoe, come to me. She's not gonna be like, oh, Tails, let me make out with you. No. Sometimes, Tails, we got shit that we can't really control, but at the same time, you let these people dictate who you are. You let Turles jump in on you with the whole saying shit. Bugsy and I and the rest of the guys do not think you're racist. I think you don't know sayings and you're kind of ignorant of them, but you don't really understand. And that's the problem. I don't think you understand people. You know? You don't understand other people. You know, you only think that, you know, you're the only one that gets dealt a bad hand, but you gotta think, Sonic got dealt a bad hand too. He left, and look at him. Man's a mess. You know, and like when Sonic was hurting on Christmas, you were too busy fucking around with that tablet to really care about him. You know? And it's just like you. Now, anyways, like I was saying, I'm going to have to go in a minute. We're going to have to break it for a minute. But, Tails. I mean, to me, I feel like you really do need your own place because, you know, your mama is a little overbearing. Most people, you know, would get their own place by now or at least start looking. And Tails, I feel like you haven't been looking. You've been busy trying to, like, fight with all these other... You've been busy trying to fight with all these other motherfuckers, but if you really want to be free from your family for a moment, for a minute, you have to actually start doing some things.
I didn't do so. And then when he got back here, everything was just about Amy. Amy this, Amy that. And ever since then, it's never really stopped. It's all Amy's fault. She's crazy.
I think that you are lacking emotional security. It is not about being physically alone in a room. I think you need to feel okay being alone on a more broad scale, in the sense of not having a life partner or a girlfriend or having a sibling you spend most days with. You are a very intelligent person, and I believe you have entered into an adult world perhaps before you were ready, at an earlier age than most. But, given that is the case...
Listen, I just really care about the friend group, and Amy has never done any good.
And here, I'm sorry, Maru, but I gotta get in on this. This motherfucking friend group thing! Holy shit, Tails! Do you understand that you fucked everything over with the friend group? The whole friend group thing? Because, oh my god, they're like, oh, we gotta go help Rouge. We got the friend group thing. Tails, people, like, you put too much emphasis on the friend group, and that's why I think freaking Lanolin and fucking Tangle and Whisper are in their own fucking camp right now. Because you literally put too much emphasis on this goddamn friend group. I swear to God, it ain't even Amy's fault, really. It's Sonic's fault because he prioritizes Amy over you when it should be he should try to spend equal time with both of you. And I hate Amy using that as a fucking bargaining chip, like, dude, what about Tails? He hates you. I'm like, no, but y'all don't really spend time with him. It's always about y'all being in each other. I ain't even talking sexually. I'm talking like, whenever there's a problem, whenever there's something, you know, Sonic's all like, no, Tails, what did Amy say about me? I need to know. And Amy just like out here just treating him like shit when he actually does have a problem. Like, there's something really going on with him. No, Tails is whining on about, man, me and the boys would have picked Tails up so quick and we'd have been like, look, buddy, we'd have took that boy fishing. We would have took him fishing. We would have been like, hey, you know, man, if you don't got Sonic or Amy, you got us. And we are rowdy as hell. That's what we would have done.
Do you want to be friends with Amy?
Yeah, but I want her to just chill and relax. Stop being so mad. Me and Sonic want to do guy stuff. Just gotta just let us be guys.
Unfortunately, Tails,
Tails.
either you can accept people the way that they are, or you can not interact with them.
I miss Sonic just as much as she, but she has that she's more important. And Sonic has that she's more important too.
Sonic has feelings, Tails, that he hasn't really, like feelings that he grappled with for a very long time. And for him, being with Amy, being with someone he really cares about, probably not. I don't know if he cared about Sally, but if he did, that's a whole different thing. We weren't around for that. But he sees Amy, and finally he can say what he's always wanted to say. And then, like, when he got pushed away after speaking his mind, I mean, that caused a lot of mental blocks inside of him. He already had a lot, but that was more than what he could handle. And you gotta understand, Tails. You have to understand, like, he's still dealing with that, and yeah, that's fucked up, but Sonic has to grapple with his own feelings and his own shit and his own stuff and all that, all that good jazz.
Tails, you have an object of your affections in Zoe.
I've never put her above Sonic.
It seems as though you wouldn't put anything above Sonic.
Well, sure I would. My science, my plans.
Yeah.
You got a question for security guy?
Well,
Afternoon, boss.
what we were
So,
fucking talking
I have
about.
a quick question. What do you want me and the rest of the security to do about the crazy mob of young Mobian girls outside the back of the hospital?
Oh, God.
I'm
Metal, man, you should have never, I mean, bro, I don't know, man, like, you should have never really showed your organic self. Yeah, I'm kind of with Bugsy on this one. Metal, like, Neo, like, buddy, you should have never done that, because now everybody's like, I want some of that. Oh, man, we're gonna have, Metal, talk to us later, man, and we will probably hook you up with we'll hook you up with a bunch of disguises. I got a lot in my closet. I think we're kind of the same height, so I think, some of this shit will fit you.
certain what to do about that.
I'm pretty sure.
Call the local authorities to disperse them if they become a fire hazard. Thank you, Astral. Tails was just talking about making female robots for dating and make money off of it.
It was a hypothetical.
We got Chill Penguin, Tails. Yeah, I think we're gonna get Chill Penguin. We kind of could just give him to you. You could turn him into a fembot. We could all profit. We dance, we talk, we eat White Castle, we go home. What do you say?
It was hypothetical.
But Bugsy, I cannot hear we dance, I can't do dance and the other stuff with Hades because I heard the freaking Super Waffle dubs and I cannot unhear that now.
Tails, I believe you may at times exhibit a few what we would call psychopathic traits.
What? You can't just call people a psychopath. That's crazy.
No.
It's not right. It's not
No.
fair.
Listen.
You exhibit some traits at some times which would be deemed by many in this field as somewhat psychopathic.
Truly.
I
I'm
think
not listening to this.
you may need to.
Thanks, Daz. Also, don't forget Tails is stuck as a child. Exactly. Don't think it would take a toll on me? Don't
I
think that,
believe
Doc.
that your current physical state will be a major roadblock for, honestly, any kind of progress.
Truly.
Is there an end in sight to your current
Not as far
situation?
as I can tell. Not beyond just waiting to grow up and something ruins it for her?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, she expects the same kind of, you know, the same kind of like, the same kind of energy that everybody else expects of everybody else, and I'm just like, Amy, you putting people on a pedestal, you're doing all this shit, and then you act like everybody, you acting like everybody should just like bow down and bow down and just totally be with you. Like we gotta be like everybody gotta be a part of the Amy Nation. Me, I know an Amy that is nice, caring, and always treats me and the boys with the respect that we deserve, and treats everybody the same way. I don't. This Amy, nah. I'm gonna just be a dick to everybody because I don't know how to deal with any of those problems. I really feel like when Sonic left, that's when everybody kind of. That's when Tails and Amy regressed a lot. They regressed as people. And Tails had Fiona around for a bit, so that could be another thing. hey, hey, Bugs. Did Yonky? No, did Yonky get slapped by Gertrude? No, Yonky. Let me just tell you what happened. Let me just whisper this in your ear. Yonky then Gertrude said, and that's till he couldn't move. The fuck? Yes. Oh my. Really? Mm-hmm. Dude, why do you think he hadn't been here for like a month? Is because literally Gertrude found that and saw that video and literally gave him the night of Harlem Bob. It did catch my meaning. Holy sh! Gertrude made him a mobile with the hips that don't lie. I know, right? I called him the other day. He's doing better. But I swear to God, he said he can't walk straight. I'm like, oh God. Just destroyed him. Just destroyed him, didn't he? Didn't she? Yep. Queen of the rodeo, they say. All right. But like, you know, being because let's be real, I was Bugsy's sidekick for a long ass time, and I do understand how Tails feels, but like, I do think Tails does share a lot of psychopathic tendencies. Me, when Bug did his thing, I just didn't know what I wanted to do, and I did. I did take a lot of classes. I got my PhD in psychiatry because me because Bugsy spends most of his life helping people, and I wanted to do the same. But I wanted to do it more. I wanted to do more or less without the karmic punishment, but more with actual, doing the psychology thing, and I'm pretty good at it.
You know what?
Well, there are.
It's not my fault.
There are things about that I would be speaking to her about. I don't know if that's always necessarily.
I'm gonna speed up.
This is my therapy session.
Why did it go dark?
Perhaps Sonic.
Yeah, sure it would. Wait,
I
what?
understand that you have advised he go to therapy many times.
Well, yeah, because he needs to.
So do you. Jesus, Amy. Down, girl, down. If we were on the website, we would totally be making our usual jokes. I know, but we can't, and we gotta be good about. We gotta be PG-13 about it. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta be PG-13.
Like, he really needs it. He's super traumatized.
Well, trauma or any other reason, I believe there are other people who also may very well need therapy. Who have butterflies in their stomach. Impossible. I have no stomach. Have a passion that you thought that die.
I know one thing.
Like an inferno, I advise live with no rest.
I know one thing.
I will live with no
I
rest.
might give that person Bunny a call. You know what I'm saying? Hey, okay, probably not because the monkeys in this universe don't like humanoid things, and a Chaos Lord is a humanoid thing. A humanoid thing that can give you ultimate pleasure. Hey, whatever.
If I become Grace Dr. Ripper.
Well, yeah, obviously, because that's why you're here with me.
Jesus.
I'm here with you because you need therapy, Bessie.
Yes, he's not here to give you. He's not here to give you the installation of a lifetime. Bugs. It's killing you inside, not saying anything super perverted, isn't it? A little bit, but I can handle it. I'm good.
I leave it because Sonic.
Bessie, blaming every single one of your psychological problems on a single person is not
Oh,
healthy.
hang on, being Mr. Perfect Cell, pink rat, why should ever satisfy only you? I never said that, you.
Fucking Cell with Cell, I'm motherfucking go crazy. Bugsy, not now. No. These motherfuckers want to come in. Motherfuckers, stay in your cell fucking universe with all the other cells. I'll fucking slaughter all you cells in your fucking little tiny ass universe. I'll do it. I'm fucking not playing. I'll take all of you out, and it will be funny for me. Except for maybe a few of you. Some of you cells are actually cool, and I would probably like smoke. I'd probably like smoking some sticky with you. Who knows?
Sour rat?
Compassion for
Have
mention.
plenty of compassion.
Your first mention and only mention of his recent experiences in his adult life are how it affected you.
Yeah, because it's the only thing I know, because he won't tell me about anything, but he'll tell Knuckles.
Because you never ask. Holy shit, Amy! You don't ask about that shit. You don't even try to ask. You're like fucking Sakura. You don't ask the right questions. Yet he's supposed to be the person you care about. And if you care about him so goddamn much, right? Then why the fuck do you not ask questions? That's what reminds me of Sakura with you, because y'all hooked on an image. Y'all ain't seen the actual person. You hooked on an image. You're hooked on the image of a person of what he used to be. And that to me is so fucked up, because you're not seeing the person for what he is now. You're seeing him for what he used to be. You're kind of like Clara from Doctor Who in that sense. Because you're not seeing him for who he is. You're seeing him for what he used to be and what he represented to you. No one was stopping you from going on with Sonic. No one was stopping you. No one was fucking stopping you. But the thing is, when Sonic was trying to talk to you about all this, what did you do? Run. All you ever know how to do is run. Run from your feelings. Run from your emotions. Sonic's around you. Run from your emotions. You were with Dexter? Nah, Sonic wanted to talk to you. Run! He's like, what are you gonna say to me, Sonic? And I remember when Eggman attacked. When like the egg pawns attacked, and you were like, what are you gonna say to me, Sonic? You knew what he was gonna say to you. Don't even pretend like you didn't know. This man actually pining for you in the moment he freaking said all this shit, and yes, he said some things that hurt because he was hurt. He's been through so much, Amy, and you literally treated him like yesterday's news. And then when fucking Dexter finally got some balls and literally left, and literally it's probably still giving Sonya the old Boston Bob, you know what I'm saying? You know? And you're like, ew, why is he doing that? But it's like, bro, you didn't treat him like a man, you treat him like a kid. You didn't try to see it his way, and even when he was trying to help you didn't want him to. That relationship was really going nowhere because you didn't want him to help you, Amy. And that's the thing. Whenever, and he, and you run from everything else that's difficult. Okay, we're gonna have to piece this up one more time. Sorry, we're dealing with a lot of things. Bugsy's like filing paperwork while we're doing this.
So, you want direct and open communication.
Exactly, people.
But the thing is, you keep running from him when he wants that from you, and you keep bashing him over the head with it like it's his fault. You know, that's on you, Amy. You keep on treating him like this and that, and then you expect him to open up to you. Like, what do you expect? What do you expect? You know, he ain't gonna tell you anything because you don't tell him anything. When you're fucking dealing with something, he literally tries to ask you and then you run away. You know? Bugsy and his ladies, they talk. Like that, they have a big ass meeting before the you know. Hey guys, don't worry about that. Hey, I'm just saying, we all know.
Get that!
Do you
Even though apparently you can't talk about it.
communicate with Sonic about
Of
it?
course I do, but he won't listen to anything. He abandoned me in Alaska. Try to make that sound okay.
You seem very fixated on what Sonic does and doesn't do.
Excuse me,
Yep.
I'm a psychologist. Anger management issues? You got anger management issues.
You know, Amy, you just saying the shit that everybody just said backwards really makes you sound very mature. Really, you're a bastion of maturity, Amy. Because quite honestly, you literally act as if like what anybody's saying to you is like this fucking thing meant to hurt you or piss you off, but like motherfuckers are trying to help you. Lord knows we would have tried, and then Bugsy would have been like, "Fuck this shit. Let's go to the Towerverse arcade and chill and go da vi da do 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 da da vi da 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 ding ding." You guys want to go do that in a minute? Fuck yeah, let's go do that.
Thank you, Nectar. Well, Amy, you did kill Trip Sonic into going on a cruise, even though Sonic hates water. The guys spent a few weeks getting seasick.
Well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. It's not my fault that something bad happened, but I didn't know it was gonna happen.
You know Sonic in and out, Amy. You know he doesn't like water. I don't know why you thought that this would be different. This is why I think you're dumb. Like on some real shit, you know Sonic, but then you act like you don't know Sonic.
But he knew he abandoned me in Alaska.
Listen, this was for a specific reason, wasn't it? In regards to the Egazoid issue, which is still ongoing.
And we've been fighting half of them. Them motherfuckers were strong, and me and Bugsy were like fighting back to back. It was the good old days. Sword in my hand, gun in mine, and we found some good ass time. Chaos Bros in the motherfucking his house. Don't, Maru, please don't say that. Come on, Bugsy, come on, please, nah. No. When you say it, Okay, when I said it, it was great. When you say it, it's kind of weird. Like when you say it, it does. Like that's not even. That wasn't a part of your vernacular before. It actually was for a while, and then kind of grew out of it, and I said, "Fuck it, I'm not using that anymore."
But your damn manic team and Omega were also to blame? Omega's had a lot of stuff wrong and we're not talking about him because you don't actually care about him!
Thank you, Mr. Perfect Cell. Also, Dr. Neo has nothing on my perfect jawline.
Fuck you, Sal. I'll come over there and punch you in your perfect jawline, motherfucker. I will literally come to where you are and pull your fucking tail out of your asshole, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's about to be real, motherfucker. WrestleMania is happening tonight, and I'm about to freaking win the Intercontinental Championship, bitch." Goddamn, Bugsy. Goddamn, Bugsy, why you? Literally, man, like, what did Cell do to you? Nothing, but if he wants to fucking make something of it, I'll make something of it. I don't give a shit.
Good for you!
We can fight right now.
Jealous much?
Thank you. Questions for Amy. Did Amy ever go into a rampage on civilians with her hand before Sonic?
No!
Two rampages when he was here, and I don't think after that, because after everything, I don't think before that never happened.
Does
You
Sonic
never heard
escalate
that?
Amy's emotional states?
Yes!
Amy has blackouts during this rage. Should we be concerned?
That's because of seawater!
No. You had a blackout before. I remember. You had a blackout before because you didn't even know half the shit you did. And you and River went on a fucking man beating spree. And I'm not trying to be sexual, but fuck, man. That's the best way I can say it.
Has Amy ever undergone tests?
Enemy test!
Do these emotional swings run in her family?
Probably.
His mom isn't there a lot of time!
Thank you, security android.
Okay, yeah, but if she's going like you, that's a big red flag there, good buddy. That's a big red flag.
Son, I mean, if she dumps you, I'm sure things turn out, work out for your name. But see, this is what I mean. Wait, hold on, I just want to tell you. This is what I mean. Everything, and I mean everything, becomes what you want to use. Every single time.
Tails, when you have a situation thing with somebody, like, yeah, it like crawls into your life and like screws it up a lot, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. Everything weird.
Bugsy, let's go on, man. Yeah, you know what I want to say. But I'm not going to say it. We're on YouTube. So I'm going to have to think of something else to say.
Thanks, Terios. You annoying little arming lock-on missiles. No.
No. Terios android, stand down. God damn, bro. Y'all be starting this with Tails. Y'all need to stop. Alright? Y'all need to stop. That's the whole reason why he be acting the way he does, because y'all be egging him on and wanting to beat the shit out of him. Hell, I'm kind of guilty of that too. I wanted to beat the shit out of him too, but now I see that, like, really, Tails is just fucked up because he just wants Sonic around him, and you know.
Missiles.
Sonic, you need to understand that all of this talk of you being a good person, it's true.
Thanks.
Now, what I need to say about you and Amy specifically is, you are a very, very admirable person. You inspired me greatly.
Hey, Doc. Queen Beulah just calling you daddy again.
Oh, hey, Queen Beelzebub, hey, how you doing? Bugsy, what the fuck? Hey, I'm not saying I got down. I'm not saying I got down when I was visiting Dim and his children, but I will say this: Queen Bizzlebub knows how to party, and I did? Bugsy, can you just like chill with the pounding? Can you chill? I can't. She was shaking it. She's throwing it back. What do you want me to do? I couldn't control myself. Yeah, how do you girls just go for that? They kind of know that I'm a hornball, so they just kind of accept it. They get pissed at me, and yeah, I gotta sleep on the couch, but they accept. They know it. I just get punished for it. They withheld the goods for a month. Do you know what that did to me? Made me go insane. It made me go insane. Oh, it did. No, it didn't, Bugsy. You're just adding extras to it. You were fine. Yeah, because I was hanging out with you guys, and trust me, that chilled me out. But like, when I get home, and I get withheld the things that I usually get, it's just a lot. It's a lot.
Don't want to hear you can have me. This is for me. I got your fan clubs.
Tails, you seem very, very disturbed and distraught.
I mean, she can have me right now. You know, it's all good, you know. I gotta hear him though. I mean, you can join. Think, freaking sun on the dotted line, and I can make you be mine. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, guys, you have no idea. That shit works on most of the chicks in our universe. Y'all don't know how Bugsy be finessing, but he does.
By other people's romantic lives. I would like you to allow these things to wash over you.
You know what? This is not fair. You're making me out like some kind of weirdo. Obsessing over other people's love life.
Yes, you were obsessing over Shadow and Rouge, man. You and Cream. Y'all were acting like a little fucking. You're acting like a little evil team trying to break them up so you can get some to fuck. You need to not do that, Tails. Like, literally, that's what you were doing. You were trying to break them up so you can get some fuck. And it was not... You shouldn't have done that, man. You shouldn't be obsessing over other people's love lives. Would you obsess over mine because I have so many... Because I have so many chicks in the harem? Bro, some people are lucky to get what I get, alright? Some people are lucky to get that. Some people are lucky to have, like, a relationship at all. Some people don't even have that. And Tails, you shouldn't be obsessing over other people's relationships because at the end of the day, you can't, like, literally, it's the other person's relationship. If you obsess over it, it does make you into a little weirdo. Because if you're over obsessing about shit, you're really just hurting yourself. You're really just looking at these people and going, I wish I could have that. And when you can't, you're just like mad and aggro at people. For what, man? You gotta understand, man, like, just because you don't got no love in your life doesn't mean everybody else gotta be as lonely and as mad or as angry as you are. Because at the end of the day, it's all about how people really are, bro. You gotta understand that. Bugsy's right, man. Like, you really obsessing over like Neo getting all the poon, but you gotta understand he can't do anything with it. He's, I don't think he got anything down there, and like he's just being polite and gently pushing, gently like letting these girls off, saying like that ain't the kind of shit he does, man. I don't think he's programmed with Posy trying to brain like Data was. Why'd you do it, Dr. Franz? Because he had to be real. Why'd you do it, Dr. Franz? Because he had to feel. Bugsy, no. Why'd you... Man, Maru, why'd you freaking get me started? Because I had to do it. I had to do it. I had to do it.
Not.
You have invaded a therapy session to talk about someone else's love life.
Thanks, Nate. Thanks to we're the pink, beautiful hedgehog. It's just Amy.
Pink, beautiful. I've seen Amy's that are kind of cute, but like beautiful is kind of a stretch. I've seen that one Amy you be talking to, Bug. How'd that go? She's pretty cool. We be kicking it. Like, we just be chilling. She told that Amy was the same age as you and you went for it. I'm not saying I did or didn't. I'm not saying that. I'm not confirming anything. Oh, you sleeping on the couch tonight. I know. But I know that it's gonna happen anyway.
You are a highly inspirational individual, and I believe that you do much good for the world as a symbol of what you represent to people, those who perhaps don't even know you. However, the issue with all this is, which I want to speak to you about, is I believe that some people in your life, not naming names, you're talking about Amy, not naming names,
Not naming names.
see the symbolic version of you, what you represent to society, and goodness as a whole in it. And then perhaps see you live short of the ideals you represent to the world, because you are a fallible individual person, and then issues may be caused.
Do you think bucking things now is like getting a little ahead of myself? Like bucking for like 2 years time because I'm gonna get ahead of things. You know what I mean?
There's
I'm gonna feel.
What the
Yeah.
I swear to God, Bugsy. What in the hell did that? You just busted in here like the Kool-Aid man. Busted in here like boxcars. Boxcars like you gonna bust in like the Kool-Aid man. Oh no!
Oh!
I am going to give you
I thought this was still my turn.
Can we speed it up?
19 to
Mm-hmm.
24, but you're in a different world now and must try to integrate yourself into a different life as a part of society and not as its defender running around fighting a giant snake. Okay?
I'm with.
Thirsty.
Yeah.
Sonic has to be here for my dad.
You gotta eat, and I promise we won't say eat like snake around you because I understand that's like a very, very that's a very bad topic. We won't say anything like that. But we will do the eat like snake when you're not around because that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing.
Here for his.
I'm just asking. You didn't ask.
I mean, it's fine. You have been respectful about my situations, so you can stay on my tails.
Okay, I mean, he was like, kind of like trying a little so fair.
We're not here to talk about you. So, in conclusion, Sonic, you should be casually, over time, more open. Just little bits.
Yeah, little by. Yeah, like bit by bit, little by little. Open yourself up and just because the Sonic I know. The Sonic I hang out with, he literally is the most open book ever. Because you always know what you gotta tell what he's thinking. Whenever he moves or twitches a certain kind of way, the way he be moving, we just kind of, he'll just be like, hey, bud, can I talk to you about something? And I'll be like, hey, Sonic, I'm all ears. What you guys say? And we'll just talk for like hours and hours and hours. Because, sometimes it's like that. And I will try to refrain from calling you Blue Idiot. I will not stop calling Amy Pink Idiot, but I'll try to slow that down. We all will. Ain't that right, boys? Yeah. Yeah. Totally. We're gonna like be better. Yeah. So you don't really have to worry about that. But it's like. But we'll call you guys out when you do dumb shit. We ain't gonna pretend like you're not doing dumb shit, and we won't fucking let you guys just We won't let you guys like try to. We won't let you guys. We won't let you guys like slip.
You're beloved from a hero, Sonic, but that doesn't mean you're not immune to struggles. There's no shame in opening up and asking for help when you need it. That's what I'm trying to say.
But we are not telling Sonic to engage in this behavior in a way that is not authentic to himself and would be uncomfortable for him.
Yeah. He has to go at his own pace, Amy. He can't just open himself up right away. Some people can, others can't. It's very hard for them. And I know that more than anybody. Because this motherfucker with the purple hair stood with me the entire way. And I had the worst day of my life. And he never quit on me. Why would I? You're my bro, and I love you. You're the reason I am a psychiatrist. Because you do you do so much good in the world, Bug. Even if sometimes the Zeta Omniverse puts you down and says, "Hey, Bugsy cream," and all that dumb shit. Because I know the guy who fights for everybody, and they don't even know it. I know the guy who fought Lord English with his other selves, and you were probably a little terrified. You didn't know if you were coming back, but you kept fighting. You didn't want this monster to come anywhere near our universe. I remember you screaming, "I refuse!" And you literally just started whooping his ass. And I was so proud of you because I saw that fight that day. Saw it with a telescope, and I saw you beating that ass. Because you are a protector. That's what you are. And I would never quit on you when you really need me. I'd never abandon you. Thanks, Marvel. No problem, Argus. No problem. Come here, dude. Bug. Let me handle this. They're having a moment. Well, Rance is my name, and I'm taking over for a minute while Bugsy and Maru hug it out like they normally do.
Own pace. Slowly integrating openness into your life. Okay. Bestie, you have. This is going to sound harsh, but it's all true. You are someone who enjoys the ideas of love and marriage and romance, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like most girls do.
Yes, but you especially.
Mm-hmm.
Amy, even though you're my bestie,
Mm-hmm.
I must advise you, people are not what you fantasize about. People are not some kind of perfect fairy tale fantasy.
Yeah, I know. I found out that the very hard way. I know.
But bestie,
You also found about that when Dexter went with Sonya and started going, "Oh yeah, who owns it?" He's like, "Who owns it?" We need to go get Dex out of Budapest. We really fucking do. That man has been there for like how long? Oh, like a fucking 2 months. We need to go grab him.
I believe
Him having his sweaty mole fest.
perhaps better enjoy the prospect of a romantic connection than what it actually is.
He's already abandoned.
That's not what I'm talking about, bestie.
Mm-hmm.
You're jumping between Sonic's brother Or, unfortunately, I've noticed there's some kind of uncomfortable feelings towards me.
I don't know what you're talking about. Things entered heat.
You wanted... Amy, let me just say this. I'm back. Me and Mara had a hug out, and we usually do that sometimes. We get emotional a lot. But let me just tell you one thing. Amy, you wanted to jump you wanted to jump Neo's bones. I ain't never seen someone that quick wanting to jump somebody unless you're me and I'm pulling out the charm, and then you're gonna try and people jump me, man. I get that, but you were about to jump Metal's bones right in front of Sonic, and you didn't give a fuck.
A friend of mine wants a job. Just eager to work with you. If you know what I mean? See, this is what I'm saying. You can't just ignore all this stuff.
I will be maintaining professionalism.
Maybe you should just go back to the pointy robot.
That will not aid in the therapy.
Yeah.
I think it would help. Honestly, I think it would help at this point.
Amy. Thank you, Lionel. Amy and Sonic, maybe you guys are just remembering way too many things from that past that makes the both of you upset with each other. The past is the past. We must all look to the future and try to learn from our mistakes from the past and try to be better than before.
True that.
It was a month ago.
That is very generalized. Amy. I understand that being abandoned in Alaska.
I have my reasons.
Yeah, we understand.
I got one.
Sonic, we understand you had your reasons.
Saving the world isn't good enough?
You could have got me.
Amy. Past a certain point, there is a certain uselessness in bringing these things up. Either you can forgive Sonic and accept him for who he is, or you can say that was a step too far. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not saying that either one of those ideas is the better option. But either you can get over that, or you cannot.
Truthfully, that's what you need to do.
Everybody get over, don't you think?
Well, you need to decide if you can.
Yeah. It's
If
on
you
you.
can,
That's on you.
that's fine. But if you can, then it's healthy just to do so now.
Yeah, this is too much crap. Sometimes you just need to vent about something.
Amy, Misty, you've been doing that for a month.
Amy, the kind of venting you do involves hammers and property damage. The kind of venting anybody else does is like scream into a pillow, record themselves talking. No. You destroy an entire fucking whole city because Sonic ain't shaping up to who you think he is. Yeah, Amy, you don't have a normal coping mechanism. Bugsy's right. You like destroying cities and shit. You're worse than River's weird, stalkery ass. I mean, you can actually say full sentences. She can't.
And maybe I just need a little more time. Or maybe you need to go talk to Bunny.
No, but you know what? I'm gonna just see how everything shakes out with that money, Bugsy, come on, man. You already did that shit to Eggman. And I do not regret it. Eggman she was on point. On Robotnik, on the other hand, I'm gonna run away. If she comes into the condo, I'm running away. Y'all never gonna see me again.
Amy, you need to admit that you are not. Bestie, do you believe that you are not someone who's done anything on the point?
I never said that. I got abandoned in Alaska.
Amy, he's right. I think past a certain point, I did actually have a reason.
You know what? Maybe I was going
You
to call
guys were
Bunny.
all getting rescued.
Maybe I was going to call Bunny, huh? Since we're just facing up to all of our problems.
like Neo, you can hang out with us, bro. You can hang out with us.
Hey, bestie. This is not therapy for me. It's therapy for you.
Hey, you're not ignoring her.
Bro, it ain't about if the metal man wants to bang the half metal rabbit. This is between you and Sonic. Stop fucking diverting from it and actually talk. I'm with Bugsy, like, dude, at this point, Amy, you just, oh my god. I wouldn't be like those bitch ass therapists that whine like, oh, you trauma dumped all over me. Motherfucker, if you're not listening to the shit your patients say that is like really messed up, you're not being a therapist. You're being moronic. Fuck, none of you idiots really need to be in these kinds of jobs. I've seen freaking nurses and fucking doctors shouldn't even be in these jobs if they're gonna treat people like this. Like, I've seen a bunch of therapists that are like, how do you handle it? I'm like, because I do my job. Like, you motherfuckers probably wanted to be a therapist because it was convenient. Motherfucker, you're still gonna have to hear you're gonna have to hear every thought your patient has. You're going to hear them, and if you can't handle that, you should not be in this field. Fuck. Don't say you like people and then like go, oh, I can't handle it anymore. Fucking go, like I'm saying. Either go do a job that suits you more, actually, and realize that you're not a people person, and do something else. That's some free advice for you.
So, you didn't do anything wrong ever.
I never said that.
Sonic, please.
I literally never said that.
You destroyed a metal dragon.
Sonic. Amy. This.
You did the prophecy of the great red ape face. Bugsy, no, don't summon the great red ape. I will. I will.
Appears to be a difficult situation for both of you. Sonic, you acknowledge what I've told you to do.
Yeah, no. Start talking to people more. Like, here and there. Casually.
And, Amy, do you acknowledge that you need to not put people on pedestals?
Yeah, I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah, sure.
No.
Totally.
I'm not talking about assuming that people are perfect or that you have some kind of rose-tinted glasses. I'm talking about expectations and whether or not people fall short of them.
Mm-hmm.
What if sometimes you are falling short?
Honestly, I think he's got a point.
So, I believe you expect too much of people in a very different way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Like how?
Not everyone is going to be hyper-casual in a way that suits your comfort zone.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And
That is true.
Sonic has been through a lot. To expect him to reintegrate perfectly and make no mistakes is not reasonable.
I never said that.
No, but you expect it. You expect him to just go back to normal. And that ain't gonna happen. It's gonna happen gradually, but you got to be patient with him, Amy. You can't just sit here and be like, oh, Sonic, you fucked up, so I'm gonna be mad at you, and then I'm gonna go on another rampage. Like, Amy, you need to understand that Sonic is a very, 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 very troubled individual. And he needs help. And, he needs your understanding more than anything else. And yeah, we do give Sonic a hard time. That's just what we do. But we do see that Sonic is very, very hurt and very, very troubled. And, like, He probably still holds a little bit of anger towards you during, because you really did reject him for a fucking mole that really, at the end of the day, you didn't really treat like anybody else. You treated him like a stepping stool. You treated him like a prop until Sonic came back. And when he did, you were totally thinking of leaving Dexter anyway. And then when he saved your life, you stayed with him for an extra month or two. And then he went with Sonya, which he is that man is out there going, that man probably out there going hog 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 da 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 hog 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 da, hog 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 da 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 hog 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 da 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 da. I swear to God, bro, if you're gonna make that into an actual fucking song, probably. I'm not. Me and Bugsy ain't rolling it out. You guys just be making weird ass songs, don't you, when I'm not around? Yeah, pretty much. We're kind of like Fruit Blood in that way.
Exaggerated Tails Android 1 designation double Tails lost destination being detected running through the hospital? Is anyone gonna deal with that?
I already have people on the way.
Oh God.
Like you're all over. You need tongue-tied. Somebody else read that.
Amy, you have a habit of turning things against people when people tell you things you don't want to hear. I know it can be hurtful, but sometimes that's what we need to hear to help ourselves and not making the same mistakes.
What am I supposed to? What would you do?
These are all just individual pieces of advice. I believe this.
Hear what the people are trying to say to you, and really understanding that that it comes from a place of love and not from hate. No one's trying to see you two fail. We're all trying to see you fucking rise and be happy. But you guys constantly ignore everybody because you think that everybody's trying to fuck with you. Only a few of these people want to fuck with you, and some of these people really want to help you and see you through your trials and try to make you better people and still kind of help you out. But maybe you're acting like, what would you do? No, because me and Bugsy and the others, we would treat this with so much seriousness. And, if they'd say, hey, you guys need to change up your style a little bit. Well, listen, you take every bit of criticism like everybody's trying to beat the shit out of you, but no one is. That's your problem, Amy. Everybody cares about you. Everybody loves you. Everybody fucking busted you out of prison the first time. This metal Neo man included. Like, no one wants to see you fail, Amy. Everyone wants to see you rise. But you gotta like understand the difference between helping and hurting. Yeah. Like if you keep on doing that to people, you're always gonna be in square one. Getting mad at everybody for every little slight.
Show, reading these people's advice and comments, I believe you perhaps give what they say too much weight and credence.
True.
And have lost your own opinion in constantly reading out other people's.
Listen, Doc, these things follow us. I can't really fix that.
I mean, there's nothing we can do about it. There's another one right there.
Thank you, Irish. Well, I think these sessions went great. I don't think I agree.
Did you even watch them?
I don't think this session went great at all, but it's kind of fixing itself in the end. I'd probably use a more lighter hand with Tails because, he's very sensitive, and I think going a little bit more lighter on him metal with Neo would be more beneficial than just outright saying they psychotic. I mean, yes, he is showing psychotic tendencies, but at the same time, he's got a lot going on, and I think you need to really just use a lighter touch on him. I'm not trying to say your methods don't work, but you really got to use a lighter touch on Tails because that he deals with a lot of shit.
I don't feel like the most successful counselor right now. Sonic, if you ever want to talk about your experience from 19 Irish, I don't believe that you are the best person to offer this, given the fact that Sonic personally doesn't like you.
He really does. An Irish,
I mean,
Irish, my boy. He hates you. And you are your friend and all, and I know you try. I know you trying to help, but Irish, that man don't like you. That man thinks you want to take Amy and show her the Shamrock. You know, I think it's better if you just kind of like, kind of ease up a little bit on him and on Amy. Before freaking things start happening that you can't
you're
foresee.
allowed not to like people or to like people
Was
as
that
you wish.
really for a good reason, though? He never really did anything wrong.
He's not my kind of person, okay?
And that's fair.
As much as it is strange that he randomly doesn't like this person, he is entitled to randomly not like people.
He's jealous.
Yes.
Friends with him. He never even had an opinion before that.
No, because he tried to steal my life. He pretended to be me.
We don't talk about that.
Oh yeah. Irish, you never told us about that shit, homie. We got after this, we gotta talk to you. After this recording, we got me and the boys. We gotta fucking talk to you. We gotta talk to you and the guys, and we need to have a sesh. We need to have a deep sesh with fucking potato skins and just alcohol, just a little bit of alcohol here and there. But I need some potato skins. I am jonesing for some potato skins. He really is.
You were
And so am
really
I.
like that. And you criticize Sonic for having things he refused to talk about.
It's so embarrassing. You really blame me, Sonic? You know what I mean? It's really embarrassing.
Okay, well, maybe I went through embarrassing things too.
Like what?
Well, being on the road all the time and fighting robots.
Is that embarrassing?
No.
It will lead you to doing embarrassing things.
Well, no one's gonna know. Everybody else knows that's an embarrassing thing.
Hey, Bestie.
That's what makes it embarrassing. If nobody sees the embarrassing thing, it's not embarrassing. That's how embarrassing.
No. Just because no one sees it doesn't mean it's embarrassing. You can still do an embarrassing thing and no one can see it. You know that it's embarrassing. That's the thing. You know that it's embarrassing. And you feel that because you know that you feel embarrassed. Amy, that is like just that is basic. That is like basic fucking response. That's basic fucking response to shit like that. The fact that you know it's embarrassing even if no one calls you out on it.
Let's be fair. Come on. Sonic, you know that's right.
It's, y'all know I did the like Wembley freaking ooh 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 when I was doing the rap thing for the family reunion like a few months ago. Y'all saw that. I was like, everybody let me hear you say ooh ooh ooh. Half of the family did it. Not a lot of them did it, and it was fucking. It just made me real embarrassed.
Embarrassing if other people see it.
I don't know. You can lose a lot of pride even if you're alone.
Yes, truthfully.
Thanks to Marley. Well, Neil, let it never be said that you didn't do your best and that you put them before yourself. Maybe you could do another session without us to chat around. That would be best.
Unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be possible. I think you people are going to watch no matter what I do.
That's what we're trying to tell you.
I mean, I won't watch. I mean, it
There's a
won't
saying
fix
that my
anything.
friend
We won't
said
watch
to
you.
me one time. What's done is done. It's best to leave the past in the past. You can't what's happened. I believe there's change in there.
Wait, you're saying we just like let everything go, forget everything that happened?
No.
The snake stuff? The clone stuff?
No.
What I'm saying is,
Is Sonya out here like, oh god, she's out here wanting metal. She's out here wanting metal dick. Run!
You didn't know that forever?
please inform her I will be there soon. I'm not saying to forget anything that's
Buddy, if you need help, I can be a buffer for you, man. They don't like humanoid things. I can turn like it's weird, but I'll turn them off if I got it. I'll do that shit. I'll do my pecs bounce, and I'll do that again.
lacking the virtue of forgiveness. There is a bunch of stuff going on.
Yes, there
I will
is.
leave you with this.
And I might have to go. We might have to go help them. We might have to go help them in a
I'm not
minute.
saying this to one of you or the other. You both lack the virtue of forgiveness. Sonic, Amy, having a boyfriend while we're away for years is not a slight against you. It is not cheating. You work together. Amy, Sonic, being fallible and making mistakes that do not fit the heroic vision of him in your head from when you were a child is also not his fault. Sonic, leaving people in the Arctic is a big move.
Yeah, I agree.
Not letting it go is getting really old.
Really fast.
It was really cold out there.
Bro! Amy, I've been in sub-zero temperatures too, and yeah, it does suck, but like at the end of the day, it happened. You gotta let that shit go. You can't blame Sonic for that shit, because literally, all this man was really trying to do, he was gonna come back for you, and then Tails said no, and now we know that Tails did that out of kind of a little bit of jealousy. So you need to don't take that up with him, actually. You would make that worse. Never mind. Fuck what I just said. Fuck what, yeah, Bugsy's right, but, like, you need to really let that go, Amy. There's a lot of shit in that now we know that is more on Tails than Sonic.
It's getting really, really old. Please. If... Oh,
Was it?
we're off the clock.
Was it the other?
Amy, Sonic, get over yourselves.
Please.
Each other, or else just stop talking.
Yes.
Ridiculous. I'll see you at your next session when we're back on time and I don't speak my mind so directly. Goodbye, Misties.
That. Hey, see, I like this Neo. Because he found his own path, and it's not about Sonic, and I love that. That's like, it's kind of like how I like how Shard. I like how other Metal Sonics go in different directions in their lives, and I like that. Oh yeah, we need to go talk to Shard. He's gonna flip thing when he finds out Neo Metal can like turn into that. Oh yeah, we need to go. We need to go.
What? Well, that wasn't very professional. You're still... No, that wasn't professional. When...
No, I tell you what, this is what's gonna happen. This is what I got for everything. We should just forget about everything that ever happened to us.
No. No, don't forget about it. Just move on. I swear to God, boys, we're going. I'm done. Bugsy, yeah, I'm done too. Rance, you tapped? Guys, I didn't even say anything, and I feel tapped. Bark, you tapped? Bros, I'm totally fucking tapped. Like, oh my God, forgive each other already. But don't forget everything, goddamn. Bros, let's just be glad. Let's just be glad that we have significant others that can forgive us. And that this Amy and this Sonic just deserve each other just automatically. Yeah, I think that's fair. Fair, Bark? Yeah, that's fair. Megalo, is that fair for you? That is completely fair for me. You guys want to just go and watch some TV now? You know what, Bugsy, that sounds like a good idea. I feel so fucking drained. They're idiots. They are idiots. Like, god damn, they're stupid. And Irish, we need to talk to you. So when you can come to the condo would be great because we all need to talk to you, dude. Yeah, Irish, we need to fucking talk to you, man. You need to we need to nip that in the bud. Yeah, like really, don't try to be friends with Sonic when we know you try when you know you trying to take his life, bro. You're trying to be him. That's like someone trying to be Bugsy. You can't do it. Because you can't be this. Bugsy, put your fucking shirt on. Motherfucker, put yours on. Hey, it's hot in here. Put your goddamn shirt on. I can see you. I can see your chesticles. I can see your chesticles. Guys, I can see. Guys, I don't want to see any of your chesticles. So could you please shelter your pecs for 5 minutes? I don't need to see that shit. I don't think any of us want to see each other half naked. To be honest, but to be honest, we're all ripped. I know, but no one wants to see us all. No one wants to see the other ripped. It's weird. Well, I don't want to see. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see Bugsy's abs. I don't want to see your abs. People call my abs, the gutters. Ah, dude, shut up. Ugh. I still got it. I still can gross you out, Bugsy. Oh, fuck off, man. Let's just go. Let's just get out of here. Let's end this video right now before it gets weird. That it already has. Deal, guys? Deal. 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 All right. Let's get out of here, guys.